millions of dollars, ad revenue, all these little things, these little this, that, and the third that he was getting from his money.
Wow.
Because they messed with his bag. These allegations also mess with people's bags too. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Let's bring it down to this.
Oh, wow.
Disney is stupid.
Oh,
Like they always are, bro.
They've been stupid.
Hella stupid, bro.
Every day.
Why do I say that? Because I want to lean on Disney, or because The Sound of Freedom is a low-key box office hit on a low budget that Disney have been sitting on the IP for how many years, Ru?
5.
5 years, bro. These cats were sitting on the IP, dog. So if you haven't, Sound of Freedom, it's a movie, great movie about this Homeland Security agent who was involved in, I don't care, we're not gonna use code language, child sex trafficking.
Yeah.
He was trying to break up those crimes.
Right.
He was trying to investigate and this, that, and the third. And obviously, if you follow Jordan Peterson, he came on Jordan Peterson's podcast. He explains all the details of his job.
Yeah.
They end up making a movie about him. And making a movie about him and the reality of child sex trafficking, bro, of assault, of the weird rituals people do. Every freaking thing's coming out.
Yeah.
We ain't even in conspiracy theory mode, but then Disney sits on the IP. And then the IP comes up. IP comes up. Angel Studios, the creators of The Chosen, and a couple other Christian movies, like a little movie company, faith-based. They go and they buy the rights for this IP, this intellectual property.
Right.
They buy it, they put it up, they crowdfund it to put it in theaters, and they're killing it right now.
They had 7,000, I think, investors, and then all together the movie cost about 14.5 million, and it's already made over 50 million.
Which is insane. It's insane.
What it's worth.
Because honestly, Angel Studios didn't invest in making the movie. All they did is buy the IP and put it out there.
Right.
You know what's crazy?
Tell me.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all noticed this, but Angel Studios doesn't really collect too much profits. On
Oh,
The
really?
Chosen, you can legit watch the whole Chosen without having to.
Yeah, for sure. You have to, if you want to give, you give.
Yeah, if you want to give, you can pay the next episode. But more than likely, you can, like, everybody just gives, and then you can watch the whole 3 seasons without having to pay for it, because
For sure.
people just, hey, you know, I'll pay the next episode. I'll pay the next episode. I'll pay the next episode.
Oh, wow.
And then they ask for people to support them, but they're like, hey, if not, hey, we're here just to actually serve. We want to shout out, hey, this is the story of the Lord. Check it out. That's all they say.
So
awesome. That's
the
beautiful.
drama comes into play is when this movie is getting put out there. I literally heard about this movie like 2 days before it came out.
2?
Right.
Literally 2 days before it came
Wow.
out. I heard about it on TikTok, dog.
Yeah.
Then CNN, I think it's CNN, allegedly, and a couple other news companies start writing hit pieces about it, saying that this movie is for brain dead dads who believe it's a hero movie, pretty much. And it's like wait. This is not a political issue, dog.
Yeah.
So before I go any further, we see the hit pieces and we see the movie's success and we see people are trying to trash it. And it's like, wait. This is not a political issue to protect children. Why is it a problem now? Andy, I'm going to you first.
I think in this situation is because people want to keep that hush hush, and because it's a real thing that happens in America every day, forever. It's been happening forever since anybody can remember, you know, and people want to keep that quiet because I believe that it's a bigger agenda than what it really is. I think it's massive. I think there's more people involved in this thing than they truly want to admit.
Really?
And I believe that's why they were trying to keep that thing hush hush and, you know, try and trash the movie and say, no, it's not a good movie. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. You know what I mean? That's what I truly believe.
A lot of people were actually
really
saying
do.
that. They were like, oh, we should boycott watching this movie and this, that, and the third. Why?
I was hearing that some places they were refunding their tickets to watch it just to show that it was making bad reviews, and I was like, "What? Why?"
Oh, so they
doing
were
that?
randomly refunding tickets, and
Yes,
people were
they
like, I
were.
didn't ask for a
Yeah,
refund.
Yeah, I saw several
about
videos
that.
on that. I saw it on TikTok. There was like 4 people that I saw at different like places in the United States that were saying, "Hey, we can't. You know, why are you refunding my tickets? I want to go see it." Oh, they were giving them bogus excuses like the ACs were going bad or they didn't have any popcorn. I was like, "What the heck are you talking about?" Like. This sounded ridiculous.
By the way, we're out of
the lights
butter.
don't work.
Hey,
we don't need lights.
We're
Turn
out
the
of
lights
salt.
off. What are
We're
you
out
talking
of, We're out
about?
of salt for the popcorn, so we can't let you see the movie.
I'll bring my own salt. What are you talking about? But
Bring my
yeah,
own bowl.
dude, I was tripping out when I was reading up on that. I was like, "Are you for real?" So that, you know what that tells me? That tells me that there was.
There is an
now
agenda.
you should go.
There
There is an agenda. You should go watch this movie.
So
Bro,
we'll
spread
this
the
is-
word on this thing.
This is just the. This is not
This is the
even
tip, bro.
This is not even the tip of the cherry of the top of the pit of the cherry. It's just
Right.
more than that,
Yes.
bro. You know why, bro? Because Hollywood is crooked. They're in this
Oh, I
crap,
know.
bro.
Of course they
100%.
are.
And what crap you're talking about? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Tell me. What crap?
His face.
You gonna be real with you, Ralph?
Tell
Be
me.
real with you? Hollywood, like I said, there's some dirty freaks in there, bro. Nasty.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I know it.
So they're looks like their cats are trying to pump fake a safe face.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling Stones wrote a stupid article. Dumb.
Yeah.
CNN, I told you. I think it was CNN. I'll find that article. Actually, I pulled up a couple articles. Just read the headlines, dog.
Pull them up. Let's go.
Read the
baby.
headlines, dog.
Go ahead.
Sound of Freedom, an unlikely and controversial summer movie hit. What's controversial about protecting children, dog?
Right.
Not just that, and unlikely, like it's like not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Watch this.
People are blind.
Watch this. Where's this other one, dude? Why Sound of Freedom is so controversial by Screen Rant.
Right.
Sound of Freedom, the culture war controversy over a movie about children. Sound of Freedom, what's the deal with this controversial box office hit? Why Sound of Freedom is so controversial? What is controversial about protecting children? I'm gonna go to you first, Andy.
My first question would be, who is thinking that it's controversial? That's what I want to know. Because when you're trying to save kids, people would want to go see that movie. It sounds like a hero movie, right?
Yeah.
Something you'd want to go see. And
to bring awareness, right?
Yeah, to bring awareness to people that are, hurting in the world, to be more mindful of the way you watch your kids, you know what I'm saying?
of course,
that's everywhere,
bro.
all over this world. So that's what I'm like, why is it a problem? What's the issue with this movie?
Stupid.
Obviously, somebody has an issue with it, and it ain't the regular people.
Yeah.
It ain't the regular people. Rudy, tell me about that, dog.
Oh, bro, this is a topic that's kind of like hard for me, bro, because this is like, hey, man, like we all know people, we all know small, itty bitty persons,
Yeah.
children, and it's like, man, dude, this is actually real, and then they're trying to scoop it under the rug, like, oh no, it's not.
It
By
really
the
makes
way,
you think, right, Ru?
Hey, COVID's coming back.
Yeah, but it really
Shut
makes you think,
up.
right, Ru? How like imagine putting your kid in that situation. That
Well,
happened
dude,
to
check
the
this
people in
out,
the
bro.
movie.
Check this out, bro.
That's tough.
Hollywood has been doing this for a long time, bro.
Hollywood.
You know, bro, because there's been allegations allegedly started with everybody, bro. Because in all reality, bro, check this out, bro. Nickelodeon, one of the most controversial people in the world. That little fat dude that was running all them shows,
You're talking
bro.
about what the hell is his name?
Stan Snyder or Snyder,
The one, yeah, I know who you're talking
the
about.
big guy,
I forgot what his name
bro.
was.
You know, how many people came out saying he was doing nasty things, bro.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, and he was a little sicko about
Dan
feet.
Snyder.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, bro. And then like people, I mean, of course you got idiots coming out and like trying to throw their shots at him, but they're idiots.
But there's a
themselves.
lot of people though, bro. Like this is a difference. Like Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah.
That first scenario, it looks like he was the one that got hit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Come back to this one, you got tons of people upon stories
Yeah.
of Dan Snyder acting funny with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, not just
And
one,
they were child
a lot.
actors,
The
dog.
one that stand out the most is because the show iCarly, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, show iCarly,
Yeah.
bro. That Janet McCarty came out saying all the stuff that he would make them
Dude, she
do,
wrote
bro.
a crazy book, dog.
Yes,
she wrote a
bro.
crazy book about how she was like mentally abused as a child in
Mentally
Hollywood.
abused.
I believe
she
it.
was touched inappropriately on like not just like sexually, but just inappropriately. Like she didn't want to be touched.
But to be honest with you, Rudy, that's why. Don't you ever notice that a lot of people that are Disney stars come out all messed up, become like crackheads? Literally, they become drug addicts.
Yeah,
You wanna know
for
what's
sure.
crazy?
I've
They
heard
have
about
to
that.
cope with that
Hey,
stuff. You know what I
hey,
mean? How do they
hey,
do that?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Ralph.
a lot of times you have your mother and your father that are their parents are like, hey, you need to go back and make some more money, like and they have that
Yeah.
pressure as a
You know what?
child.
Income
So-
and Justin
so
put a
this-
freaking good comment.
so
Go on,
this-
bro.
So this is a big bomb right here, Ralph. So I don't know if
Go
I should
ahead.
go into this right now, but I'm gonna drop it anyways on y'all. You
Go
want to hear
ahead.
somebody that's crazy that
Go
got
ahead,
messed
Iwo
up
Jima.
by the Hollywood?
What's up?
Go for it.
Bro, my boy Chester Cunningham, bro. Lincoln Park.
Allegedly, but yeah,
Check
dude.
this out, bro.
What's up?
He ended up taking his own life, right?
All right.
Self-deleting, yeah.
Self-deleting, taking this. I hate
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Lord, but still, he ended up self-deleting.
Yeah.
Self-deleted. So check out what happened, bro. He self-deleted because in all reality, bro, he was one of those allegedly one of them child
Kids that were abused.
that were abused.
Really?
And guess
Wow.
where? And guess where at, bro? At the thing where you want to talk about earlier on it at Espion Island.
Really?
We're not
Yes.
getting into that yet, but yes, I get where you're going. So watch
That's
this.
what I'm saying. I don't want to
Yeah.
drop this bomb,
This is the problem
bro, but
because
he
we
was
say
there,
there's no
bro.
agenda. There's no agenda. There's no
Right.
agenda.
There's agenda
Nah.
everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the problem is this: now they were trying to coin the movie as a QAnon conspiracy theory.
Right.
Because if you don't know what QAnon is, it was a sect of conspiracy theorists that would allege that kids were being sexually abused in
Right.
Hollywood and
Yeah.
in the upper circles of the world or whatever,
Right.
which is kind of believable if you think about it. We're talking about it right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was one of the theories that they had. All the other theories about time travel stuff, no one gives a damn about that. That's crazy, right?
Right. That's wild.
But there's a problem: is how on earth real story, facts, real document, and you're turning the other way and saying, "Oh, it's QAnon conspiracy theory movie." Tell me about that, Andy. And there's no agenda.
There's totally an agenda, Ralph. Because if you really think about it, why would they go through so much trouble to try and make you not watch this movie?
There you go.
Exactly.
If there wasn't, right, everybody would love it. The Hollywood stars would love it. We would.
They
love
would be
it.
endorsing it.
Yeah, everybody knowing because they didn't have a big funding to do this movie or not. I know
it was
they didn't make
crowdfunded.
Yeah, it was crowdfunded. So everybody, it was just hearsay. Talked about it. Come watch it. It's a good movie. Whatever. Why wouldn't most of the Hollywood people do that? Hollywood elite.
For sure.
Why not? What are they hiding? What do they not want to do with this movie?
There you go.
If they're not involved in something of this type of way.
Agreed.
Allegedly.
Bro,
of course.
Right here, dog. Right on the tip of the nose,
On the
dog. That's what I'm
Pinocchio.
telling you, bro.
Watch this. I told you incoming. Justin put, I'll just say this. The same news channels that said Cuties was an amazing show on Netflix are the same news channels saying Sound of Freedom is controversial. Bro, I am telling you, cats, if there's not an agenda, people are hella stupid, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Because they were
Cuties,
saying, remember
dog.
Cuties was that little documentary about the little girls? It was weird. It's a freaking weird show, dude.
They were doing some weird things on
And
there.
people got up outraged and Netflix took it down.
Because they were, dude, they lost allegedly lost X amount of people because of that show. Allegedly.
Really?
They were like, well, we didn't think nothing of it, really. The kids range from, 7 to 11-year-old girls?
It's very weird. Like, there's no reason to
What
make
was
a
the
show
show
like
about?
that.
What was the
Okay, so
premise?
the premises was, and I only read the article about it,
Okay.
a group of girls that danced and twerked, right? That's all
Little
they
weird
that's all
stuff,
they would
weird
do
stuff,
for
dude.
by the way, for a living, bro. That was their job. Like, that
Really?
was what they would compete and stuff like that. Again, I didn't read all of it.
It
'cause
was
that's not
it was a very weird movie. Very weird
Yeah.
movie. We
It was
never
a
got to
show,
watch
bro.
it. It was a show.
Right.
It
We
was a
never got to
show.
watch it because obviously who's gonna watch that? And then the other thing is this.
They never released it,
It
right?
it got taken down.
Yeah, I got taken down.
Because the people are not gonna play with you.
Yeah,
But
that
then
was
you're telling
allegedly.
me there was news articles. All these same people I was just quoting
That
the
said it was a
headlines.
good movie, it was
They
a
were
good
saying it was
show,
a
whatever
great
season.
movie. Now they're pump faking and saying a movie about saving children is a conspiracy theory. It's controversial. How the hell was it controversial?
Right.
Rudy, tell me about that.
Because they're idiots. That's why. Because it's the
I'm not gonna
LG,
let you
it's
get
the
the chance.
LGTV people saying we're coming for your children, like what they did that walk, and they're trying to show off all their bodies.
I saw that,
All
dude. So
the-
they were saying,
the-
"We're coming for your
That was a little
children."
wild.
That was
That
nuts.
You know what the wild
Wild,
part
dog.
is? Whatever they so pretty much males and females, even the males that decided to cross dress or transgender to a woman with all of them were all like trying to walk and
There was
down.
a guy dressed as a baby too that I saw.
It's so
Dude, that's
weird,
freaking
bro.
wild.
nuts, dude.
They were
He was like in
together.
a massive pamper dog, and he was like dancing, like twerking in front of little kids. I was like, "What the heck am I watching?"
Bro,
Like,
I'm
dude,
telling
that
you,
kinda
bro.
freaked me out a
They
little
were
bit,
saying
bro.
we're coming for your children. We're coming for your children.
That's really.
They were saying a
deep.
bunch of crap, and not just that. And just check this out, bro. They were also saying that you're not gonna hide your children from us. We're here and we're queer, and we're gonna take them and we're gonna teach them. We're gonna show them. Show them what, bro? Let me ask you a question, Andrew. If you and cause the only reason I ask you is because you have children.
Yeah.
If someone comes up to your son and
You're not
tells him,
touching my kids.
"Hey, you know what, buddy? I think you're gay."
No.
You ever had some unthoughtable thoughts about other men?
I'm gonna tell.
Yup.
I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. That whole situation won't fly around me.
No.
I won't allow it. My wife won't allow it. We look. I don't care what you are or what you think you are. That's cool. You do you. But you're not
Do
gonna
you,
tell
boo.
my kids what they think that they are.
Right? Don't touch our
Don't
children.
touch my children. I don't care
Because
what
they're
you
your
are.
children, right?
That's right.
Because the last time I
I'm
checked,
raising them.
last time I checked, you're raising them.
Paying their
You're
bills.
paying their
Yeah,
bills.
I'm buying their clothes.
They're
I'm
calling
doing
you
what I mean.
dad, though, right?
That's right.
They're calling you
But
dad.
you know what's crazy? I don't understand where that ideology that they have comes from. If you want to mess up your kids, you want to do whatever you want to do with your kids, you do what you want to do with your kids. Leave my kids alone.
And then honestly, bro,
and see, this is where
Go
a
on.
lot of like controversy comes into effect because they don't seem to understand that to mind their own business the way they want us to mind our own business when they want to be who they want to be. Mind your
Exactly.
business when it comes to the children. Do what you got to do. When
Exactly.
it comes to your children.
I'm with you on that.
But it's so wild though, right? Isn't it crazy how you think that you have the right to tell me what to do, but I can't tell you anything.
So
So
then,
again,
wild
and
or
this is
what?
watch this, and we forget about this, dude, because we this stuff connects.
Yeah.
So it ain't about a freaking movie, dog.
No,
It
I
ain't
know
about
that.
a
I
freaking
know
movie,
that.
dude. There's a deeper idea, and
Yeah.
this they're trying to push sexuality on children.
Yes.
And when you defend them, you're the villain.
Yeah.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
again,
I'll be
with Nick
Batman all day,
Merckx.
baby.
Nick Merckx just said, "Hey, I'm gonna raise my own child. Like, chill, leave me alone."
Yeah.
Well, what happened to him exactly?
All right, boys. I got. Okay, wrong display. Rudy, keep talking while I fix the display.
10-4. So check this out, bro. And because Ralph knows I love to talk. Check this out, Gentry. Check this out, bro.
Talk to me.
So, if they want to come and try to teach your children,
They ain't doing that.
but you cannot tell them no, you
Yes, I
can't,
can.
or
I can do whatever I want.
but they get mad when.
All right, I pulled it up. All right, keep going, Ru. And then we'll
Finish
go.
that
Yeah, finish
analogy,
that analogy.
This is the only analogy I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Is that yes,
You're not
you
touching
have
my
rights.
kids. You have
yes,
no right to touch my kids.
You have the rights, and I will defend what is
I will
mine.
tell you,
with
Rudy, what you were trying to say.
Yes,
They can do what they want with their children and themselves, and I will do what I want with my
right
children
here,
and my
right
Facts.
here.
Facts.
And also, if you decide,
Not easier.
to start to step into a restroom and say I have a little girl in the future, or your little girl goes in there in the restroom, you're a grown man trying to go in that little restroom.
Yeah.
Again, you're gonna find out real quick what divides a man between a woman. I'll tell you that right now.
So
Yep.
again, go on, Andy.
There was an incident the other day that I saw an article the other day about a father. I'm sorry that they had went into the restroom at I believe it was a Dollar General. It was around this area, and a man was in there, and the father had a little daughter. And when he walked, he started making it a habit to check the restroom before he let his kids go into the restroom. It's a single stall restroom, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So
for sure.
his wife and him had talked about it. Said, you know, before we go anywhere public, I want to go into the restroom, even if it's in private. I'm gonna check it and then leave. Well, there was a guy in there hiding behind.
Was he
the door.
lurking? He was lurking, right?
He was hiding.
Allegedly.
Now this dad went in there. He wasn't in there going to the restroom. He was waiting for somebody to walk to the restroom. Bro, he lit him up, dog.
He beat the hell out of him.
He lit him up, bro.
I
And
believe that,
then
though.
they called the cops. And then they arrested that dude. He was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I was going to the restroom." He was like, they had camera footage of where the dude. I guess it was like the back room of the Dollar General or whatever. So he was just standing there for 45 minutes.
He's creeping then.
He was creeping, dog. He was a creeper. They was just waiting for somebody to go in there. That's terrifying, right? Isn't that
Terrifying, but
It's
bro?
terrifying because
this
okay,
can
go on,
happen
go on.
anywhere.
It's terrifying with this, but this is what they want to legalize. Remember that's what they're trying to legalize.
See,
This
so
is
is
what
there an agenda against the
Starbucks-
children? But then there's not an agenda against the children.
Starbucks
we don't
ha-
want to abuse children.
Starbucks
Yeah,
has
but
and
a
then you
how
look
do
at
you
stupid
when
stuff
they're
like
doing
that.
walkthroughs, when they're doing parade walks and they're saying, "Give us your children," what are you talking
Watch
about?
this. Watch this. We're here.
So
I want you guys look at the screen.
All right.
Got you.
Hold on. Let me pull this up. I don't got no sound, man.
No sound.
I don't got no sound. Hold on. Let me try to pull this thing up.
Give us 1 second. Got technical difficulties.
Okay, I think I got it. No, I don't got it.
Anyway,
Oh no! I know why. I forgot to hire up the board.
Makes sense.
Okay, let me push play.
I would like to personally apologize for anything that you may see or hear that might be disturbing.
This YouTuber has to apologize before he even plays this clip, dog.
Actually is happening.
love it.
I don't think that we can afford to have
Love his
our
glasses.
eyes closed or our heads in the sand. We need to be fully aware of what's happening to not just our nation and our rights being assaulted as believers, just as human beings. but
This guy's
also
Christian
what's
too.
being targeted for our children.
Okay. And it goes on, and it goes on.
I thought they were chanting we're here.
That's
we're here.
disgusting, though, fool. That's disgusting. So this is like, well,
We don't have an agenda.
they don't have an agenda,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
they're doing
sure.
that crap, right?
But they're
Whatever
doing
you
stuff like
say.
that. Why? This is like, there's the LGTV agenda that has obviously geared towards kids, but then there's this darker agenda that we've been talking about. These kids are exploited, dude.
Yeah.
So talk about this idea, protecting children, protecting family, period. Because then they even talked about this thing and explicit warning, dog. Explicit warning, dude. If you got a weak stomach, they assault these kids till they get to a certain age.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they touched on it in the movie. They assault these kids to a certain age, and then whenever they don't want them anymore, then they harvest their organs, and some people do rituals with them, some people sell them on the black market.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this idea about protecting people, protecting children, because this is obviously demonic to a sense.
Right.
And obviously there are people that are in this dark forces that like this, and they're fools. They're disgusting, degenerates. Tell me about that.
The truth
Wow.
is, Ralph they're all over the world. They're
For sure,
everywhere.
yeah.
They're in our everyday movies that we watch, everyday artists that we see, and they do a good job of hiding it. But these days they're not even hiding it anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's out there in the open. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's where we as a people have to be able to call you out on that and say, hey, there's something wrong with you. I see there's something wrong with you. That's why a lot of times when you read the word, God gives you that discernment when you're seeing things on TV
Wow.
or when you're
Freaking
watching
out, yeah.
people and
Yeah.
you see, hey, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Yeah,
That's
what,
the discernment
you're
that
funny.
God gives you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
funny.
acting a little funny. You know
That's
what I mean?
weird,
And
bro.
that's the truth. But see, a lot of times, a lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? And that's the
for
terrifying
sure.
thing.
discernment or not, bro. Because I mean, to me, discernment comes with practicing the Holy Spirit, not just
That's
that
right.
reading the word of the
Which
word
is
of the
basic
Lord.
intuition, dog.
But
Yes.
that's what I'm about to say. People that don't serve the Lord, basic intuition tells you, I don't like that guy. That's kind of creepy. I'm gonna move away. Then don't go towards that dude.